Black Clover first up.
Ooh.
Yeah. We are on Black Clover, chapter 269, The One Who Can't Use Magic.
Man, the algorithm rarely gives us Black Clover first.
Yeah.
This must be a sign.
of things to come, I guess. This is last we left off. Asta was taking on his demon, who's kind of his stepbrother in a way.
Kind of.
Yeah. In order to conquer his power and use his power, he has to defeat his demon. So he's doing that, but he doesn't have any of his anti-magic with him. All he has are his two fists. And while this demon starts like flinging swords at him, it's a good thing that Asta spent the majority of his life being able to do more push-ups than any other random Shonen Jump character you could think of. Lieb, the demon, throws his sword at Asta. He dodges and just like regular punches him in the face, and Lieb tries to answer that by just like yanking out more swords out of the grimoire, and they're like, "You can't! I'm gonna just spam swords now, and you can't defeat me without powers." Yami's sword comes out of the book, and Asta's able to hold on to that one because that's just, I guess, a regular sword. So he's just able to wield it. And Asta, as he's like continuing,
well, maybe that was the only one he could catch. One or the other.
Well, I think like because it's not necessarily a magic sword, it's like something that Yami puts his magic into. So it's just like a regular old katana.
I'm just cracking the joke.
So I'm confused. So it's like, so he's using Asta's abilities, right? So Asta can use this katana whenever he wants?
Because it's a regular katana.
He stored it in
It's
there,
not.
yeah, I guess.
It's not
like
Lieb's katana. It's Yami's katana that has stored itself into the grimoire. Somehow.
Huh.
Yeah, so he didn't. Yeah, he wasn't able to just kind of summon it as.
Because I could.
So if he gets it, then does that mean Yami can't use it?
Well, he doesn't.
I would assume so.
Yeah, because Yami. That is from what I know, and maybe I'm wrong. But I think that katana is just a regular katana that Yami puts his shadow magic into.
Oh.
So, yeah, I mean it's probably crafted really well with like super good materials and stuff that you can't just find anywhere. Maybe
Yeah,
definitely worth keeping.
Yeah, but it is just
it's not for just the sentimental value, right?
Yeah, it's not like Asta's sword that are his magic. It is just a sword.
Just a sword.
Because like there are some other mages that use, like Noelle has a wand. They have like stuff that they can imbue their magical power into and then use it for that. So I think that's just basically his equivalent to a wand, is his sword. But yeah, Asta's like barely holding on. We get a little flashback as to how the anti-magic actually came to be, because he had no magic at all, Lieb. So, while he was trapped in the grimoire, the whole time he's just been there just like being salty as fuck towards the demons, the other demons. And that so much salt gave him like powers, essentially.
He manifested abilities through sheer anger and disappointment and strife, like classic stuff.
Yeah,
I wish that could happen in real life.
Yeah, true.
Josh would be all powerful.
I was about to say, I wish I had.
Yeah. Sure, would be pretty crazy, I guess. Maybe not. maybe I should take a step back.
Yeah. But the problem is, after he attained all this power, he was still stuck in the grimoire. But that's when Asta was granted the 5-leaf clover grimoire, and then he's like, "Whoa, cool! I could just take over this kid's body, and do the thing myself and take down demons." So that's how the anti-magic power came to be. And he just is like, "I'll just kill this guy, and then I'll kill all the demons." He sends a bunch of swords Asta way, and Asta's finally able to just dodge them. We get a little visage of that water dude from way back in the day.
Yeah, I'm glad that they showed that screen from earlier, because I was like, oh, okay, I now remember that. I didn't know who he was on the shadow.
Yeah, and it turns out Asta's been able to dodge.
I thought it was gonna be another.
Yeah, he's reading his key, and that's how he's able to dodge all of the swords. And he's able to get close using everything that he's learned over these little narration. We learn that Asta's using the skills he's learned by watching all of the magical swordsmen that have appeared in the series to date, and he manages to just thrust Yami's sword directly into Leap's face, and that is where the chapter ends. I thoroughly enjoyed this chapter. The last couple chapters, very fun. I like this little moment from Asta. You know, I like that his powers are essentially I do more push-ups than anybody, and there you go. But it's also
there you go. Huh.
It's also like the Hinata thing from Haikyuu, where he just like took a couple months to just sit back and watch like really good players do their thing and learn from them. It doesn't feel like, you know, convenient or whatever, because Asta's been around people who are like supposed to be way out of his league anyway, just for even like on a standard warrior level.
Yeah.
But
yes, even on a standard warrior level, which was key, because it's not about the spells that he can't do, or even replicating the magical swords, and just their raw ability and talent. Because you know these guys will put the beats on anybody in real life. You know what I'm saying? Without any magic, probably.
Yeah.
Definitely someone like Asta. He's whipping all of our asses, dead ass.
Yeah.
No problem.
I mean, he just stabbed a demon one-armed, like, and
yeah,
dodged
man,
a
he's
bunch
fighting
of
with
swords.
one ass on.
One ass arm.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, Asta's the man. You gotta give him his respect for this one. You did, bro. You did. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I did. I'm doing the
You
thing.
did. You did.
gotta give him
I
more
really
respect.
like this panel. Them showing. There's basically a panel with Asta, and he's got all of the past people he's fought with or against, including the elf guy with the sword. Because hey, yeah, he was a swordsman as well, and he was a beast.
Yeah. He knows
I don't
ultimate
remember
magic.
the diamond guy having the sword though.
Yeah, he did. He
Stone
has this
guy.
big doofy diamond sword that he would telekinetically.
I'm
Like.
saying.
He was the Gara. He's kind of the Gara of the series, I feel. Not that that's a bad thing. I'm not mad at it. Yeah, the diamond
I
guy.
remember this other guy. He got stubble on his face. I don't remember him, but I remember
He's the
him.
guy with the ash magic that, like, I think he's the guy from, like, this light novel that just crossed over into the manga.
Whoa.
Yeah, I remember there was an arc where it was, like, explaining that this guy is actually from a light novel, a Black Clover light novel, so, you know, don't be confused. That's why you haven't seen him before. Is that he just became canon.
And he's a swordsman. Cool.
Yeah, and he's a swordsman.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but good chapter.
Nice. That was a really fun chapter. That was a really good chapter.
Yeah, very fun chapter. Very close. But that's all I got to say about it.